never had a victory like that, and I'm very grateful to Nikki for her grace and her call and our need for unity. It's critically important. And if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer.
What's the plan?
The plan is to win. How are you? Thanks for coming up.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I think we're going to beat this guy. I really do. And, you know, I know nobody else thinks so, but I know so, because I know Florida. And I know that she's heartbroken by how he's tried to tear her apart, and that's why I'm running. We need to bring our beautiful Florida back together. And I have hope in my heart, and I know my fellow Floridians do too. Whether you're LGBTQ or a woman who would like to be respected and have somebody in the governor's office that wants you to have your own right to choose, an African American and the ability to vote and have drop boxes in minority communities throughout the state. Senior citizens like my mom and dad who are 90 and 87 love to vote by mail, and he's trying to take that away from them. The guy is anti-democracy. I'll be pro-democracy. He's anti-women. I'll be pro-women. He's anti-African American. I'm pro-African American. I'm pro-Floridian, and he's against Florida. He is for the hard right, red meat vote of Republican primary voters in Iowa and New Hampshire. And his blind ambition for the presidency of the United States of America has taken his eye off the ball of this most beautiful state in the country, this most beautiful place to live in the world.
What's the plan to catch up to him when it comes to campaign resources? You know, he already has $130-some million. What's your plan to even that out?
I'm already ahead of him. Yeah, and in many ways. You know, some people have a lot of money, other people have different gifts. My gift is the gift that the people of Florida have given me. They've elected me statewide 3 times. As their commissioner of education, as their attorney general, as their governor before. There's stock in trade. And, you know, people build up trust in those that they know over a period of time. And Floridians know they can trust me, because I won't let you down. I will not turn my back on you. I will always have your back. And you can't buy that. You can't buy that trust. He's running ads about how he's for freedom, how he wants to keep Florida open. He kept it open, and we lost 80,000 Floridians' lives. They're dead. Shame on him. That's his record. That's horrible. You can't pump that up with money. Money's the root of all evil, and he's close to that.
You say that love is, I've heard some appearances this morning, is sort of a focus of your campaign in an atmosphere.
I hope so.
In an atmosphere that is so divided. Do you think that will resonate? Is that enough?
That's exactly why it will resonate. People are yearning and thirsting for decency, for kindness, for a governor with a heart that cares about your children instead of berating him behind him. Not you guys. But he did that because, you know, some kids were wearing a mask just to protect their own health. Who does that? His name's Ron DeSantis. Enough of him. We need to get rid of him. Steve. I don't have to defend them. They're great on their own, but I will. You know, let me talk about the president. President Biden, I think, is an amazing man, and I can't wait till he comes to the Sunshine State. And I know that he will. I know he will, because he's a good man. And you know, his leadership for our country. I mean, the price of gas is going down. Why? Because of him. Ukraine is still free. Why? Because of him. Because he is fighting for democracy. I'm running against a guy who apparently hates democracy. He wants to tell every school board in the state what to do. He wants to tell every county commission in the state what to do. He wants to tell every woman in the state what to do. This guy has no compassion for people. Joe Biden has more compassion as a public servant than I've seen in anyone in my entire life. And who can question that? Look what the loss he's had to deal with in his life. When he got elected to the Senate, he lost his wife and his daughter. Not long ago, he lost his son, Beau, to the same brain cancer I lost my sister, Margaret, to. I mean, this guy's great. I can't wait to work with him.
Not to a running mate?
Yeah, we're going to announce it soon.
What kind of qualities are you looking for in a running mate?
Oh, God. Decency. kindness, compassion, a real heart that cares about our fellow Floridians. And because what did the current lieutenant governor do? She just said that, you know, Cuban immigrants to Florida, we're going to ship them out of the state. Really? Look, I'm the grandson of an immigrant. And my grandfather immigrated from Cyprus, a Greek island. My grandmother from Lebanon on my father's side. You're going to tell the nation of immigrants that we're going to ship you out? What is that? Change is coming.
Governor, you got to expect the attack ads to start coming from Governor DeSantis probably today.
I've had attack ads for the past month.
He's going to be hitting.
And you saw the effect it had.
Flip-flopping.
You know, when people, I don't care. I really don't care. You know, we can have people attack all they want. The people of my state, my Florida, they're sick of it. They are sick of it. And what am I going to do in response? I'm going to tell the truth about this guy. He is anti-freedom Ron. He doesn't respect your freedom if you're a woman. He doesn't respect your freedom if you're African American. He doesn't respect your freedom, or his lieutenant governor, if you come here from somewhere else. I mean, dear God, you know, we need to have somebody who really cares about people. It's not complicated.
Did you
What
see
do
his?
you say to all the Floridians who buy into and support what he says he does?
What do you what?
What do you say to the Floridians
Yeah.
who buy into and support the governor and his policies?
Those who support the governor should stay with him and vote for him, and I don't want your vote. If you have that hate in your heart, keep it there. I want the vote of the people of Florida who care about our state. Good Democrats, good independents, good Republicans. Unify with this ticket. Unify with Val Demings and Charlie Crist. Unify with us. Those who are haters, you're going to go off in your own world. And you better get right.
Should DeSantis explain his stance on abortion? He had dodged that question since the Dobbs decision about what he would do if he was reelected. Should he have to explain to voters? Are we going to go?
I'll explain his position on abortion for you. He signed a bill, the 15-week bill, and it's so awful that it doesn't include any exception for rape or incest. That's barbaric. Look, I was raised with 3 sisters. I respect women. I'm an only son. He obviously doesn't. He doesn't respect your right to choose about your health care and your body, and we should all respect each other. Listen, I wear these yellow wristbands every day. It talks about the golden rule. Live by the golden rule. It's my North Star. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. He obviously doesn't do unto others. If he ever knew the golden rule, he clearly has forgotten it.
You got a fan?
Thank you. There's a lot of them out there. The silent majority.
Do you have a
But
plan?
they spoke last night.
Some of the other issues that seem to kind of fall by the wayside a little bit, although we did have a special session.
On property insurance?
Property insurance.
It was
and-
special for the insurance companies.
Well, and affordability.
He didn't do squat. When I was your governor, not that long ago, I had a special session on insurance. You know what I did? We cut property insurance 10%. You know how much he cut it? 0. Nada. Nothing. That's how much he's on your side. I'll have your back. He doesn't care about you. He cares about the White House more than he cares about your house.
What will you do though?
I'll cut the rates again.
How
All you
does
got to do is stand up.
How does that help the companies that are going?
You think I want to help the companies?
That are going into receivership? So. they
Too
have
bad.
policy won't
They're
be
going to
done.
receivership, and they've screwed my fellow Floridians for years. You know, we haven't had a major hit in a hurricane for a long time. Thank God. I hope we don't have a major hit. But they've been bilking you, bilking you, bilking you. Just like Florida Power and Light has been screwing you. Enough. It stops now. It stops in Florida. It stops with the new Crist administration. Because you'll have a governor who really will care about you. You know, who was raised middle class here in St. Petersburg, Florida. You know, this guy hangs out with millionaires and billionaires. They love him. They keep, one guy's giving him $15 million. $15 million. He's corrupt. And you know what that guy does? He's an investor, you know, one of these Wall Street type people out of Chicago, moving to Florida, grew up in Boca, whatever he is. At any rate, one of the biggest shareholders of Regeneron. What's Regeneron? It's a medicine you take after you get COVID. My dad's a family doctor. My sister's a physician. The best way to treat any healthcare problem is prevention, whether it's cancer or COVID. What does that mean? Get a vaccine. Wear a mask if you're indoors. You know, do these common sense things. Governor never advocated them. What did he advocate? Regeneron. He became the huckster for this guy who's now given him $15 million. What's his name, Chief? Ken Griffin. Call him out. Call him out. Give him another $5 million, Ken. It's not going to make a difference. I don't care what you do. You having a governor who's a huckster for you, selling to 22 million people? No, excuse me. He has a national audience on one network. It's called Fox. And so they buy his medicine. The stock goes up for that guy, and he gives them another $5 million, what, yesterday? I can't believe somebody hasn't filed a complaint against this guy. It's unethical.
But, sir, how do you catch up with somebody who's got $150 million in the bank?
I told you, I'm already there. I'm already there. Listen, when you've won statewide in Florida, it's a big state. It's not getting elected to the county commission. And I'm not being bragging here. This is just fact. And people talk about how he has a great, approval rating. What's his approval rating, Steve? 50%? When I was your governor, my approval rating was 72%. Because I showed you what I'm showing you right now. That I care about you and your right to choose. That I care about you and your right to vote. That I care about you and your right to have good teachers and to support them and pay them what they deserve. That's what it takes. I've already got them. There's going to be a poll, I'm sure, come out this week, and I'll be ahead of them. Hell, I'm already neck and neck with this clown.
You're saying you have $150 million?
In worth of different kinds, yeah. Listen, there's all kind of rich. And I'm not a rich man, but I'm rich in other ways. That's what I'm trying to teach you. There's all kind of ways to be wealthy, and it starts with our Creator. Thank you. Great to see you. You have a good memory, Steve. I actually called the governor shortly after he was sworn in. He had made some appointments to a couple water boards that I thought was a move in the right direction. I called him to compliment him. He never called back. That's him.
Thank you both.
How you doing? Thank you all for being here. How you doing? Good to see you. God bless you. Good morning. How you doing, bro? Good morning. Oh, sure you go. Mr. Moore, yes, of course. I voted for you yesterday, too. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. How you all doing? What's your name? Jamie?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Jamie. How long have you been?
1 year. I've been here since May of last year.
Have you voted?
No, I have not.
Please vote before the election in November, okay?
I will.
All right.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Hey,
good luck.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
You go back to when I was on the city council in the 80s. That's right. Oh my God. How are you? I'm good. That was great. I'm good. Thank you. You're going to do all right.
I hope so. I think so.
I think so.
What's your name?
My name is Norma, and the work just got started. Just got started.
Thank you. Thank you, Norma. I appreciate it.
We need you.
We need each other.
That's right.
We need each other.
All right.
That's
Take
the only
care.
way this
God
happens.
bless you.
God bless you. Thank you. You too. God bless you. How are you this morning? What's your name? Rich. Rich?
Kevin.
What, Kevin?
Kevin, yeah.
Kevin and Rich.
Yeah.
I told you there's all kind of Rich. There he is. It's good to see you. You guys doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing great.
Yeah, wonderful. You picked a great restaurant.
Yeah, always.
Right?
Always.
God is good. All the time. And all the time. God is good, Kevin. Okay. It's good to see you guys. Please don't forget to vote no.
All right, man. Got you.
I'll have your back.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Come on.
Good morning.
What's your name?
Rona Johnson.
Wilma?
Rona.
Rona?
Yes.
Charlie?
Felicia.
Felicia?
Yes.
It's a pleasure. Can I sit for a minute with you?
Yes.
So what did we have breakfast already?
Well,
You're just
we're
figuring
getting-
out what you want.
We're getting breakfast.
What are you
We
going to
just
get?
walked in.
Somebody else is sitting here.
My sister, she's in the bathroom.
She's in the bathroom?
Yes.
I should go there. Anyway. So you're doing okay?
Yes, we're doing good.
Good. What's important to you? I'm running for governor.
Her community.
We know.
She works for the community too. Let them know what you do.
Please. Don't be shy. It's okay.
We work with the youth.
These are all nice folks.
I know.
They're nice.
Youth Unleashed.
They're hopeful, too.
Town. Oh, great.
Yeah, we all are.
So we skill training, helping the young people
Skill
find
training.
jobs.
Yeah.
We have all the stadiums in the Florida area. Tropicana, Raymond James.
Are you a sports fan?
I think so.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Well, thank you for what you're doing for the youth
Yes.
and our community. I appreciate it.
Oh, we appreciate you. I remember when
Tell
we used to
everybody.
be at Wendy's. You
Yeah.
used to sit there and eat breakfast.
Yeah, that's true. You have a good memory.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is Florida right here. You
Yes,
can't make
it
this
is.
up. How cool is that? The theme park capital of the world. Well, except for Ron DeSantis, who doesn't like Disney World. Shocking, isn't it? Who goes after Mickey Mouse? What's wrong with him?
Don't tell my grandson that.
I won't. God bless you. Nice to meet
Thank you. Have a good one.
And
Thank you for your time.
congratulations again.
Thank you.
You
Thank you.
got my vote.
You got my heart. I mean it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good, how are you?
I know there's a lot of cameras going on. It's okay. They don't bite. That's the good thing. What's your name, Barbara?
Yes.
Nice to see you. And your name?
Hi, I'm Beverly.
BB.
BB.
CC.
There you